Hello, I hope you had a great week. Today what I wanted to do is do a little bit more work getting familiar with our open strings. Last week we learned about the parts of the violin, we learned about the parts of the bow. I hope that you're still practicing your bow hold. Remember, we wanted our thumb to be at the bottom of the frog and our fingers here kind of wrapped around so that we should have a circle if you're looking through, and then our fingers, index finger is going to come wrap around, and then we want our pinky on top. So this is how we should be continuing to practice our bow hold. I know we didn't make very much noise last week with our open strings, but we still want to practice this so that when we do have a chance to make some noise, that this is really solid, because our bow is what makes the sound. So it's really important that we have a good bow hold. What we're going to do today is just start by doing a little bit of plucking, and what I'd like to do is pluck with our violin up. We're going to take our finger, turn into a hook. Our thumb is going to be poked into the corner of the fingerboard, and that's going to be our anchor, okay, our kind of anchor point. And we're going to reach across, and we're going to do each string 4 times. This is the G string. Okay, so that was 4 on the G string. Let's do it one more time. G, 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 G. Good. And remember, the strings are growling, dogs always eat, right? So we want to start at the G, the growling, okay? So our thumb is pointed into the corner of the fingerboard, and that's going to help brace us. Now we're going to do the D string. So keep your thumb poked in there, and we're going to do 4 times on the D. Here we go. D, 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 D. Good. Now A string 4 times. A, just gently, 3, 4, good. And now E string, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So that's just kind of a review of the strings. We're going to try to alternate them now. So we're going to do a little bit of jumping. We're going to start on the G, we're going to do it 2 times, and then E 2 times, then D 2 times, and then A 2 times. Okay, so G twice, E twice, D twice, and A twice. Okay, so here's how it sounds. G, 1, 2, E, 1, 2, D, 1, 2, A, 2. Good, let's try that again. Okay, so again, G, 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 E, E, 2 times, D, 2, and then A, 2. Good. Okay, now we're going to switch them. We're going to start with E 2 times, G 2 times, A 2 times, and then D 2 times. Okay, so E, then G, then A, then D. Okay, E, G, A, D, into those middle strings. Okay, here we go. Thumb is poked into the corner, gently plucking. Here we go. Ready, and E, D, G, G, A, D, D. Good. Let's do that again. So we're going to E, G, A, and D. Here we go. Ready, and E, G, G, A, D, D. Good. So at first when you're practicing this, you might not be able to go that quickly. I want you to try to remember to keep your thumb poked into here to always be that anchor point for you. And then keep your finger, and move your elbow up. I don't know if you can tell, but when I'm doing the G, my elbow comes up a little bit, right? And at the E, your elbow comes down. That's really what we do when we play with our bow as well, right? On our E string, our arm is quite low, our elbow is lower, and then we lift it up when we play the G string. So this gives us a little bit of good practice, okay? Look at the notes, look at the strings at first. If you want to, go at a speed that's comfortable for you, but try to get those cruising along, okay? We want to get those a little bit faster so that you feel comfortable keeping your thumb anchored here and moving your hand all over the place in different patterns. And so you can practice other patterns that you want to. You can alternate them. But we're really this week just trying to get more familiar with lifting our arm for the lower strings, keeping it lower here, and also holding the bow. So along with the plucking that you're going to do this week, I want you to hold your bow, and we're going to do the same things, exercises that we did last week. Okay, so here's kind of a reminder. We did, remember, up like a rocket, down like the rain, back and forth like a choo-choo train. Right? Let's do that again. Now remember, your bow should always be straight up. Okay, we don't want to have it kind of tilty all over the place. We want to keep it steady. And remember that your first finger, your index finger here, should be curved, and your pinky should be on the turning screw. Okay, and we want to get that circle. Okay, we want that circle there. So here we go again. This is up like a rocket, down like the rain, back and forth like a choo-choo train. Okay, so we can try doing that exercise as well. Really important that we get that bow hold together so that we can make some noise next week and then do some bowing. Okay, have a wonderful week. See you next time.